Section 3. Holy Grail War, Your Starlit. Dobry wieczór. On that note, allow me to officially welcome you to our world, visitors from the outside. Good of you to come as well, Aius, Prime AI of the type Ars, and your servant Berserker. So you are the central governing AI, huh? Tak Doriodana nie nosi bielizny. To pewnie mu chodzi teraz po głowie. Hey, stop staring at her. Don't you know that's rude? Ahem, thank you, Governor. I didn't really know what to do after these people saved us. So I thought I'd bring them here and ask you, well, everything I didn't have an answer for. Is that okay? You made the right call. Part of my job is dealing with unexpected problems whenever they... Warning, any attempts to forcibly access my inner workings could put every function under my supervision at critical risk. Sion ma w dupie. I do not recommend this course of action. I certainly don't approve of it. Were I to abandon the nomenclature associated with the systems I govern, I might simply say, what the hell do you think you are doing? Pardon me, before we go any further, I thought I should verify what kind of being you are. Since you have introduced yourself, I will do the same. My name is Sion Eltnam Sokaris. I used to be the Papermoon's caretaker. Could you search my name to see if I have administrator access? Searching, no results. But even if you were once the Papermoon's caretaker, I have no way of determining that. All I can say is, in response is that so? So, Nanoka. She said the thing. Hold up, if you really did design and manage this world, wouldn't that make you its god or something? So why the hell do you apparently not even have the authority to tell this living doll what to do? I only had custody over the Papermoon as a device. But this world and the AIs that spawned inside it are that device's contents. So when you think about it, it makes sense that I would not have direct administrative access over them. Nowsze Windowsy być like. Our god, I see. That's certainly a fascinating idea. Then in accordance with the basic information I have on the outside world, let me ask you this. If a being you had never seen before were to suddenly appear and declare themselves your world's god, how would humans typically react? Najpewniej coś w stylu, man, that's crazy. I don't remember asking. Well, I guess all we could do is say, is that so? I see. Then it seems my reaction was correct, since these circumstances are essentially the same as my hypothetical. Well, I suppose it is no big deal. For my part, I do not intend to declare myself the god of a bunch of AIs I have no recollection of making. Besides, I was able to learn some things from the brief moment I touched you with my etherlight. Like what? Her disposition en masse. Ja miałem nadzieję, że historię wyszukiwania. If I really had created her, then just like a programmer reading their own code, I should have been able to read and modify any and all information about her. But I was unable to learn anything more than I would if I had examined another human. Remember what I said about perceiving this world via the paradigm with which we are familiar? Albo jak pisałeś ten kod 10 lat temu. Albo jeszcze gorzej, w innej wersji Fate'ów. In this case, it means that I can only relate to her as a person, not as a creation I can manipulate however I like. If I were to guess, the fact that you have tangible bodies here means that component-wise you are the same kind of being as us. Even so, I can say that Rani 12 here is indeed an AI. I felt the same reaction from her as I did when I touched Ayus with Etherlight. Huh? When did you do that? Don't touch me without at least saying something. It's embarrassing. There are some things I can say about you as well. I searched you using my full authority as the central governing AI, and it's clear you are not AI yourselves. In fact, you weren't created inside the Piper Moon at all, which means you must be visitors from the outside. This means you are not of this world, but possess the same structural integrity as AIs like us. Though you are yourselves not AIs. So they are outsiders who just happened to end up here? Unfortunately, their presence here may not be entirely coincidental, since two of them are master and servant. I would guess that they've also been selected to take part in the System Grail War. Normally all masters would be chosen from among this world's AIs, and given a set of randomized modifications. Why modification? Why randomized? The prime AIs that are chosen to become masters may be of different types, but they are all still Rani series at their core. We thought that were they to all become masters under identical conditions, they would all end up using the same strategies and taking the same actions. That wouldn't work for the System Grail War, which expects a certain degree of active, irregular resource allocation. So we arranged things to ensure each AI would be assigned a set of random individual traits when they became a master. In summary, the master AIs are prime AIs who were randomly transformed in both appearance and personality. Now, with that in mind, let's turn the subject back to you. Since you possess a similar structural integrity to the master AIs... Chwila, bo czekam na dobry moment, żeby się zatrzymać. Kiedy ma wyjść w końcu ta Persona 5X? Nie żeby mnie to jakoś obchodziło specjalnie, ale... za miesiąc 26. Dobrze się składa, akurat wtedy będzie 2.4 w tym Water in Waves. Ej, wypraszam sobie, po pierwsze Rani zawsze jest evil. I would guess you've been caught up in the system Grey War for reasons that are still not clear to me. We have no desire to participate either, of course. Is it possible for you to sever our connection to the system and return us to the outside world? Unfortunately, no. The Grey War is executed by the world itself. As the central governing AI, part of my job is to oversee the war. But I can't intervene in the actual system. The most I can do is run add-ons or mods based on the existing rules. There's nothing I can do to change the rules themselves. To zajebiste te mody, takie bardziej creation store. I pewnie też płatne. Then how can we get back to the outside? You showed up here right when the system Grey War was starting, in a forum that ties you directly to it. This would seem to indicate that the system, for whatever reason, elected to reach into the outside world to bring the three of you here during its initial execution. Ciekawe dlaczego, może dlatego, że normalnych masterów jest kurde 5 możliwych. Chyba że z któryś z partycji dobiorą po kilku. Co jest to możliwe po tym, co ona teraz powiedziała, ale nadal. Potrzebujemy 7 masterów, mamy 5 frakcji. Co dalej? Kurwa, trudne się trafiło. Działanie na ułamkach, a delta znów ujemna. In which case I think completing or ending the system Grey War may trigger your return to the outside. Can you tell us more about this system Grey War? Of course, to begin, the system Grey War is meant to repair and stabilize the Paper Moon's world whenever an irregularity of some kind occurs. You could think of it as an optimization or defragmentation routine which is executed at a worldwide scale. Now that you mention it, before this happened to us, the Paper Moon was malfunctioning for reasons we could not determine. And you say the system is designed to correct those kinds of malfunctions? Correct. Jeżeli przez długi czas Paper Moon nie widzi żadnych singularity, to stwierdza fine, I will do it myself. W swojej wyobraźni. We don't know what causes the malfunction either. All the AIs remained fully functional as normal. It may be that the world chose to execute the most powerful stabilization routine specifically because nobody knows why this happened. However, the Paper Moon is also very unlikely to return to normal form so long as the system Grey War is ongoing. If we ignore it, the strain could continue to increase until the paper moon is no longer able to function normally again. I cannot say what such a situation might be like, as I've never experienced anything like it. I'm not able to simulate one either. At worst, it is possible the entire world could quite literally shatter. We definitely don't want that. Why'd we'd be lost without the paper moon? Good grief. Shouldn't you be more worried about what would happen to us if things come to that? Let me tell you the AI Holy Grail. Let me tell you the AI Holy Grail War. That is, the System Grail War's rules. As you can tell from the name, these Grail Wars masters are usually all AIs, 5 of them specifically. I believe you already know this, but those AIs are the prime AIs based on the respective AI type of each of this world's partitions. These include keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair. In order to ensure individuality among masters, each prime AI is given a randomized personality and a single command spell. One of those masters is right over there. That's me. Like I said before, I am the master representing the repair partition. 5 AIs. In the Holy Grail Wars we know there are usually 7 masters. It is only 5 here? A propos Holy Grail Warów. Jeden. Gdzie są pozostałe? A fuck it. Dobra, to jest drugi. I trzeci. No. Wuthering Waves ostatnio pokazało 6 postaci, które przez najbliższy rok będą wychodzić i wyglądają bardzo zabawnie. To jedna. Druga. Trzecia. Jakbym był trochę bardziej upośledzony, to znalazłbym jeszcze dla 3 pozostałych. That's right, it's because we only have 5 usable areas, the partitions. The defend areas Type D AIs need to focus on dealing with the bugs that naturally occur in this world, so they never get involved in the Grail War. Co to za Grail War, w którym sędzia nie bierze udziału? Furthermore, as the central area, the Fend is also the only partition with a neutral zone. This church is under my jurisdiction as the Grail War's overseer. Combat of any sort is prohibited here. And any non-peaceful interference with regular AIs, including defense type Ds, is prohibited in all the other areas as well. To już coś tutaj nie gra. Caster wziął i zeżarł kilka type R. Once the master AIs are sufficiently diversified, they each summon a servant and fight to determine the victor. Once the last master AI remaining is determined, the system takes all the energy that was accumulated via combat and uses it to restore the paper moon to working order. So my guess is that a 6th team won't have any adverse effects on the system. I see, so we, or rather, he and Kama are the 6 master and servant pair that do not correspond to any of the districts. So that really is what this means? That's going to be a problem, right? Exactly. Now, do you see? I know I was right to ambush them earlier to see how strong they were, purely for training reasons, of course. But a Holy Grail War can only have one victor. If you are given a chance to thin out the competition, it only makes sense to take that opportunity. After all, both master and servant alike have a reason for wanting to win. They do? Normalnie tak, ale w tym Grail Warze to ja nie mam pojęcia, co mają zamiar dostać. Oh come on, you really don't get it. The winner is granted any wish they like. That's why masters and servants fight together to try and achieve victory. Normalnie tak, ale ta wojna jak się skończy, to się zresetuje do ustawień fabrycznych. Co to zmieni? Zwłaszcza, że AI są wybrane losowo i mają przydzielone losowo osobowości zaraz jak się wojna zaczyna. Niech im będzie. Hell, that's the whole reason the Holy Grail War exists in the first place, right? AI Masters have a duty to restore the Paper Moon's world to normal working order. Regardless of the randomized personality they are given, that core duty won't change. Furthermore, the AI who wins the System Grey War becomes the next central governing AI. That AI is then upgraded and given the right to customize the next version of the world. Ah. Should the new personality happen to instill in them a wish, it likely also enables them to acquire whatever that wish might be. That is how our world continually undergoes change, bringing with it much needed diversity. And the same is true for the winning servant. That servant is given the right to remain a resident of the new world and to have a wish granted, so long as it is within the central governing AI's power to grant. We called this concept of granting the winner's wishes the Holy Grail, which is why this ritual is sometimes referred to as the AI Holy Grail War, as well as the System Grey War. Nie mogę się na jedną nazwę zdecydować? Yeah, I don't really care what it's called. What I want to know is, what happens if a non-AI master like Marcisław here wins? I doubt you would be given the authority to become the next central governing AI. So in that scenario, I promise I will do everything I can to grant your wish instead. Is that so? There's still a lot we don't know about the situation, and we definitely can't be sure that dying in here won't result in our minds dying out there. I will tell you right now that our wish is to leave this place and get back to the outside world. So to have that wish granted and so we don't die while we are here, we need to win this Holy Grail War. That about right? That is what it boils down to, yes, and since the condition for stopping the System Grail War is to have only one team left standing, the addition of an unexpected sixth team does not meaningfully change the proceedings. If you want to end this Holy Grail War, you will have to fight and win. I see, then I guess in one sense you were right to try and ambush us, Berserker. I don't know what kind of wish you are looking to make yourselves, but either way it looks like we are going to have to try and kill each other sooner or later. Oh, you finally figured it out? Essentially yes, that's what it all comes down to. I'm sure it's not easy, but try to keep up with me, okay? Are your memory spaces malfunctioning? Let me remind you that this church is a neutral zone. Fighting is strictly prohibited. If you violate that rule, every Type D in this area will swarm and capture you, if not eliminate you outright. You will also be disqualified from the Holy Grail War. But why waste time? It just makes sense to get rid of them now. Kindly shut your hole. Kindly shut your hole? The rules are in place for a reason. Formulas must be upheld. As the central governing AI, I will not tolerate any exceptions. Oh, me too. I also think fighting here would be a bad idea. Though that's not to say fighting somewhere else would be a good idea. Would be a good one. Look, since you guys are an anomalous 6 team, you don't have your own home base area, right? Of course not. Then how about we work together until we are the last 2 teams standing? At that point, we can have a good clean fight to wrap things up. No hard feelings. That way I can pay you back for saving us and you can come and go from the repair partition as you like. I mean, I think you will have a pretty hard time here without your own area, after all. O. Okay. Za każdym razem jak ktoś będzie przychodził, będę pokazywał ważne rzeczy. Ważną rzeczą są nowe jak to nazwać? Nawet nie wiem. No. Junona jest częściowo powiązana z Wenus, chyba. Czyli też bardzo blisko. Po mojemu to ona wygląda dużo bardziej jak Luna, ale no... tak jest zabawniej, więc niech zostanie. Ale ważniejsza rzecz. Fuck. To, co tutaj widać, to jest tak zwany stretch, albo inaczej mówiąc reach. Ale znowu, jest zabawniej, jeżeli tak pokażę, czy właśnie mi się wyjebał... Fuck. A, tylko grę wyłączyło. Czemu? No więc uwaga, jest spora szansa, że będziemy mieć grywalną Natalię Kamińską, zanim wyjdzie GTA 6. Indeed, without your own area, it will be very difficult to replenish your raiment. So basically our magical energy here. A, jeszcze jedna rzecz, bo chyba jest potwierdzone już, że Nero będzie grała Hisako Kanemoto. To? Nie. Yuko, nie pamiętam nazwiska. Spróbuję to zrobić, zanim gra się znowu wywali. A, Yoko Hikasa, o. Chyba jest potwierdzony, bo japońskie media muszą podawać wszystkich voice aktorów, którzy brali udział w danym projekcie. Ej, chwila, moment. Kiji Okoyo. No, wszystko jasne. Mogę dać sobie z tym spokój. Generally speaking, raniment is something all AIs possess. The more raniment you can collect through trade, negotiation and so on, the more resources you will have for your servant, which will in turn give you an advantage in battle. Trade and negotiation? Why would other AIs bother with those? Wouldn't they only care about making sure their leader wins? Usually, yes. However, AIs do each have free will. In addition, they have their own desires to fulfill their given function. So by assisting an AI who cannot fulfill their functions for one reason or another, you should be able to acquire raniment from other AIs even if they are from a different area. If they want to give you raniment for whatever reason, I'm certain they will. Well, technically it would also be possible to extract raniment from AIs who are unwilling to give it away. I see, so that is why that caster was attacking the repair AIs. He was trying to steal a resource which is essentially life force, magical energy and currency all in one. Dark Souls. Yeah, and who's going to just sit back and let someone like that take what they want without trying to stop them? It might be faster in one sense, but it's definitely not easy. So a master who's open to more, well, peaceful transactions, that is, someone who gets along well with other AIs, is going to have a big advantage. In your case, you've already met the repair AIs, so that should make a lot of things easier for you. To be completely honest, Berserker doesn't have a lot of raniment to spare right now. We still haven't replenished what he used when we fought off Caster. That training exercise didn't help matters either. So we are going to have a hard time in our next battle unless we can go back and fill up. Basically, we will be stuck in a recovery phase for a while. Come on, why would you tell them that? If bandits come knocking, who do you think they will go for? A target who's had a full meal and has lots of energy, or a target who's obviously so hungry they can barely stand up straight? Tutaj wygląda, jakby miał level 3. Because that's how mafia works. Exactly, so if you don't want to be a target, you need to act tough even when you are starving. To jest certified himbo. Though I guess there's not much you can do about your stomach growling. Think about it, Berserker. If another servant were to attack us on our way back, wouldn't you feel better knowing Assassin was here to help? Like they say, 2 heads are better, well, in this case, safer than one. It's true now, and it will be true tomorrow. I know you are smart, so I'm sure you also knew there was a good chance we were going to team up with them in the future, right? Well, I guess so. I was thinking more in terms of using them rather than teaming up, but I suppose it all works out the same. That aside, I've never seen a master this aggressive before. I wonder what changed. Oh, maybe it's because this is all close to her wish? Fine, I guess I've got no choice then, and there are some advantages in it for me. Namely, this soft-hearted naive master and his assassin servant. It's a safe bet they won't betray us before the end. And I doubt they will even notice if I come up with a secret plan to beat them during our final showdown. All told, this deal has no downside for me. Alright, fine. It will be dangerous for us, but we do owe them for their help. So it is with a heavy heart, but an open mind that I accept the risks of teaming up with you. Wykorzystał swoje całe te zasoby umysłowe. We will be on the same side until we are the last 2 teams remaining then. You are really trying to work this so we feel like we owe you, aren't you? Sucks for you, I never feel like I owe anyone anything. I think I'm finally starting to see a way out of this. I hope. Hey, now we can stay together for the time being. Okay, let's start by heading back to repair and stocking up on raiment. How exactly do we go about collecting raiment from other AIs? Do you use your authority as the prime AI to requisition it or something? Well, I could, but I'd rather not. It'd just make things harder down the road. In general, AIs are programmed to return favors and pay appropriate compensation. These AIs remain active even during a system Grail War and constantly encounter problems that need to be solved. So by helping AIs with their work or solving problems for them, you will earn their gratitude and should accordingly have no trouble acquiring raiment in exchange. There you have it. Now come on, let's get back and get busy. We've got our work cut out for us. Thanks for everything, Governor. See you later. There's no need to thank me. This is all part of my duties. Good luck, everyone. The governor didn't, in fact, smile. Executing issue racing program. Aye, nay, and abstaining votes tied. That was an error. I cannot deny the possibility that I behaved inappropriately. I am the Grail Wars Overseer. It's my duty to remain neutral. Even so, I wound up wishing the outsiders luck. Maybe I need to add another layer of verification to my standard pleasantries routine? But that can wait. Right now I need to come up with a solution to make this right, and quickly. If I can't take back my encouraging words, then I will just have to make more such remarks to balance things out. Embarrassing though that may be. Alright then, to right this wrong. I will send similar thoughts and well wishes to the other teams as well, in my capacity as Overseer. Aha. Hey Master, how's your mood now? Bad. Now shut up. Perfect. I'm pretty confident this time, so you will be in a great mood when this is over. What did I just say? Hey, I love it. This world's just full of surprises. Don't you agree, Ryder? Not interested. I'm a tool for my master. Nothing more, nothing less. My only concern is doing my job when I'm needed. That's so. Well, whatever. Tools are extensions of our hands. When there aren't enough hands to go around, we will take whatever we can get. Shit, this place is so damn fascinating I can't decide what I want to investigate first. The hell happened to this world's future, huh? Look at this saber, what do you think? Isn't it huge? Isn't it grand? I guess. Would you please keep your distance? I dislike the heat of others' bodies so close to me. Oh no, saber's autistic. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. I'm still not quite satisfied. Still, are you sure about this? It's easy to pick flowers from a field, but that also means the field will eventually be barren. Don't worry, the flowers grown here are cheap and infinitely replaceable. Their saving grace is that they are easy to acquire, but real value... To sztuki Butsuji Muzan. Real value is only found in what is truly exceptional, in the blue bloods such as myself. That is why there is only ever one truly correct, rational answer. If we don't have enough flowers here, we can just take them from somewhere else. As many as we want, whenever we want. The System Rail War has only just begun. There have been a few skirmishes, but no one has yet been eliminated. The only serious battle so far was the one fought between Berserker and Caster. But that's all about to change. In support of every team fighting to complete the System Grail War, allow me to say once more. Good luck. May the stars of the northern sky always illuminate the right path, even upon the paper moon. Co tu się pojawiło? Addendum do zasad. Would you mind telling us about the differences between the various AI types while we head back to repair? The names have given me a fairly clear idea, but I would like to be certain. Yes, of course. Repairs type Rs, as you can probably guess, repair damaged or injured AIs. Transfers type T AIs carry goods and information whenever they are needed. Builds type Bs create new things. Keeps type Ks, well, keep AIs from naturally degrading over time. Czym się różnią od type R? The role is similar to ours, except they are more focused on regular maintenance. Aha. And grows type Gs produce the base materials from which this world itself is made. They are responsible for making everything this world needs except raiment. That includes things like the materials used to construct all these buildings. What about servants? Do you already know what kind of servant each type's master has? No, I'm afraid not. I think that caster probably came from Beyond, but that's about it. Oh, and we saw another one around Keep when we tried a bit of light scouting. I think they were Alan's... Whoops, sorry about that. Is it just me or is the air kind of bad here? I'm not detecting any toxins in the atmosphere. It is probably just you. Anyway, that Lancer was... Oh hey, look over there. Why do you keep interrupting me, Berserker? What is it now? Policeman. There, those type Ds were definitely in a hurry. Maybe something bad happened. I guess they were, weren't they? Want to take a look? Let's go check it out. Brzmi jak quest, a quest to pieniądze. Okay, then let's follow them. Phew. What is that? Malicious data. If we leave them to their own devices, they will destroy everything they can get their hands on. Remember what the governor said? They are one of the problems we regularly have to deal with. Gotcha. Should we help the type Ds get rid of them? Malicious data shows up fairly regularly, so the type Ds are used to dealing with it. But it does seem it takes them a little time to assemble in sufficient numbers. I see, then we should help them. We may be prohibited from attacking other AIs in this area, but that doesn't mean we can't help them outright. No, z tym fizyczną personifikacją Firewalla są Type D. No, it doesn't. I don't think that would be a problem. What are you up to? Who do you think I am, you fool? Helping poor downtrodden citizens is the duty of royalty and warriors, and I am both. Gods like you might have trouble understanding this, but humans have to rely on each other for help all the time. Another keen insight from my brilliant mind. Alright, AI, stand back. We will have this taken care of in no time flat. On jest artsowy. Rzeczywiście bardzo bystra z niego osobowość w takim razie. W końcu trzeba być bardzo mądrym, żeby robić pełnoprawne 200 IQ artsowe minsy. Nawet jeżeli się jest... Nawet jeżeli jest się w nich słabym. Co to było? Się kurna zaczyna. Increase sister gutter rate one turn for a random single ally. Na szczęście chociaż kryta wszystkim podnosi. Clap technique. Increase arts card effectiveness and critical strength for yourself gain sister. To w sumie całkiem normalny skill. Child of Ill Omens. Increase sister gutter rate for single ally, gain sisters each turn and increase NP gauge each turn. Lorowo byłoby bardzo cool, jakby był dobrym supportem dla Karny. Tylko jest taki mały problem. Żaden Karna nie jest artsowy. Co dobrze pasuje, bo jako szef Karny był bardzo do dupy szefem. Co ma na EMP? Chance to decrease quick card resistance. Oto dla Sabera Karny dobre. And chance to decrease arts card resistance. Oto dla niego samego dobre. And chance to decrease booster card resistance. To dla normalnego Karny dobre. And deal heavy damage to all enemies. Wydaje mi się, że pomyliło mi się jego NP i Beamy. Ale obaj są Hindusami, a wszyscy Hindusi wyglądają tak samo.
Yokaro. Oho.
我が義を見よ。
これが賢いやり方だ。
Ho, ho.
これが動きであろう。
Te sentoiny D strzelają między turami.
Oj, oj. Yokaro.
押してまいる。
評価。行け。この幸せ者が。
吹き飛べ。
見せ場というやつだ。おいおい。
我が義を見よ。
To jest bardzo niedobry czas na to, żeby wypuścić event, gdzie sporo postaci czapkę. Karno! Ja nie mam napisów na normalne ataki, bo nie.
鎧は胸にあり手柄は足にあり
No normalne ataki nie ma co, a tylko się większy clusterfuck na ekranie robi.
コンフィコンサ
Okej, potrzebuję tej obrony.
雨雨おんべんしらも我が宿は腐敗の先人東八毘沙門天よ我が道を開け
Dawaj mi to przejęzyczenie jeszcze raz.
おんべんしらそうかいざ参るアッペ了解
ほほ
かけよ宝生月へ毘沙門天の加護とあり美天発動車係の弦聖なるかな
華麗な動きであろう
Hop miał 60% szans.
Amen, Amen. 我らの呪いの聖堂は欲するルラプスの炎のうずきその対価を止めるもの最たる等しく掛け声タンプルを汝らの血しぶきで染め上げんバンドルディ・トレイズ悔い改め死ねレサンクルありありあり
決まったな
I w sumie skoro dostaliśmy w końcu możliwość zrobienia Grand Sabera, to dostaniemy kiedyś Grand Beasta? Jakieś dziwne te tutejsze tubi. Ich pody też jakieś takie. Bardziej fantazy... No, fantazy starowe. No, Sion w każdym uniwersum musi mieć jakieś swoje te... Musi mieć swojego homunculusa, a w tym uniwersum ma nawet dwa, z czego jeden jest cyfrowy. I oba mają swoją własną podserię. Ale nikt mi nie wmówi, że cały ten chapter nie jest zrobiony tylko po to, żeby Łada Arko mogła narysować Rani w 6 kostiumach. 7, bo jest jeszcze główne AI. Thank you for your assistance. As the basic subroutines which govern our thought dictate, we would like to offer you some raiment as a token of our appreciation. In this house, almost everyone is drawn by Wada Arko. Think of it as a certificate of merit for saving our lives. We hope you will accept it. Oh, really now? Teoria Dana chyba nie jest narysowany przez Ładę. Za to w ostatnim odcinku Your Formy Protak jeździł Ładą. Chyba się liczy. Nie, jest narysowany przez Paco, to w sumie też ma dużo sensu. No, Paco ma prawie całe Indie pod sobą. I nie jest to gryps propagandowy. Lepszego czasu na ten chapter nie mieliśmy, co nie? Oh, really now? I didn't do it for a reward, but thank you just the same. You are too kind. Hehe, this is perfect. I've achieved the maximum reward with minimal effort and now I've got heavy pockets to show for it. Ah, sometimes I'm so smart it's scary. Oh, thank you, but I'm good. Let the assassin have that. Understood. That was so nice of you, Berserker. To be honest, I thought you were going to try and keep it all for yourself. Sorry for doubting you. Don't be stupid. If I'm the only servant with a full belly, then I will be the only one fighting on the front line next time someone attacks. Come here and listen to me. From now on, we let them take as many hits for us as we can. Our priorities here are staying safe and conserve our energy. You see, I can't afford to lose this war. That's right, that's an enemy out there there's an enemy out there I can't allow to win no matter what. Pinching your own servants derriere? What kind of master are you? Did you forget you're dealing with a genuine prince? Maybe if you'd stop saying such cowardly things, I wouldn't have to pinch your butt. Wyciągnijcie z tego cokolwiek chcecie. Anyway, it looks like some of you type Ds are a little hurt. Let me heal you. I finally get to show everyone what I can do. Just you wait, I will have you all back to perfect condition in no time. When I'm done, there won't be a scratch on any of you. Cowardly things, huh? Are you feeling alright? I have a decent grasp of your condition thanks to the Etherlight, but that is not the same thing as monitoring all of your vitals 24/7. So if at any point you feel something is wrong, tell me immediately. I feel fine so far, thanks. Some tough-looking guys headed our way. Be on your guard, just in case. To Iron Man. Oh, don't worry, everything's fine. That's Defense Prime AI. I think I mentioned this before, but she doesn't take part in the Holy Grail War because she's too busy with her regular duties. Fiatos... Okej, nie, myślałem, że Rani ta główna to jest Prime AI tej lokacji. Dobra, ma sens. Hello, Type R Master. I understand you helped my Type Ds deal with some malicious data. Apologies for my late arrival and thank you on behalf of my subordinates. Znaczy chciałem powiedzieć Fantasy Star, bo... Dobra, nie. Female casty nie wyglądają w ten sposób. Mają dużo więcej syntetycznej skóry na wierzchu. Hey, it wasn't just us. We all worked together to take care of this. Okej, to jest female cast używający male partów. Można. May I ask who that is? It's kind of hard to explain. At first I thought they were just lost. But after talking to the central governing AI, we found out they are actually participants of the AI Holy Grail War. So I hope you will treat them the same way you treat us. Understood. Hello, Since she's an AI, she doesn't have an individual name. I guess that's kind of awkward for you, huh? Say, why don't you come up with a nickname for yourself? Even just a temporary one? Berserker gave me mine. It turns out names are a kind of nice thing to have. Hesitant, determined to be a difficult task. Requesting assistance. Okay, I guess we can help with that. It'd probably be best if it was something related to your role, right? Może Aegis. Let's see, you are the head of defense type D AI, so maybe something along those lines? Then I will go with the X. The X, that kind of sounds like a symbol rather than a name to me, but I guess it's okay. It's certainly easy to remember. Type D AIs and myself exist to keep this world stable. I therefore ask the rules to be respected and minimize collateral damage to other AIs and this world to a minimum during combat. She's kind of a stiff for an AI, huh? Czy bym powiedział, że to ona jest najnormalniejszym AI z wszystkich, które jak na razie spotkaliśmy? We all are, really. She's just kind of more so than the rest. In the outside world, I think they'd call her a workaholic. She takes her duty to keep this world peaceful very seriously. She's also very, very literal, so no messing around, okay? Got that? No messing around. Yeah, don't even think about it. Remember, we are the ones who will have to deal with the consequences. Don't even think about it. Why is all this directed at me? Do you think I'm a child or something? But anyway, Rzeczywiście, wszystko rozumiem. What is it? No, this one's not quite right either. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take that armor off? What did I just say about messing around? I'm sorry about him, DX. He has a bad habit of slobbering all over every new woman he meets. Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of dog sniffing around. Ale pasuje. Anyway, would you type this mind handling the cleanup? Thanks, well then, we'd better get going. Warning, malicious data spawning rates are currently rising, perhaps as a side effect of the System Grail War. Be on your guard. Unidentified forms of aggressive data in this area have also been detected. I recommend caution should you encounter them. Unidentified forms of aggressive data? And they are not more of casters' wriggly things? Negative. We believe they are similar to casters' summoned familiars, which also are a threat to the public's safety and treated with caution. Ale powinny być with violence. However, I am referring to something else entirely. Then what exactly is it? Unknown. Our reports say only that they appear to be human-shaped shadows. The other type Ds, and I will be informing all masters of this development soon. Oh shit, for real? Zajebiście. Now I must return to my post. To tłumaczy, dlaczego Sion jest w tym momencie gówniakiem. Znaczy, tak naprawdę nie jest, ale mamy wgrane loli mody, więc my ją widzimy jako gówniaka. I dlaczego akurat Kama jest z nami? I am not sure what that was all about, but it sounds like she was warning us to watch out for hostile creatures. Naturally, my calculations accounted for such an occurrence. After all, it is exceptionally rare for a given location to have only a few different types of enemies. The best thing we can do is remain alert and be ready to adapt to the situation as it demands. I'd agree with that. Good point. Okay, let's head back to repair headquarters for real this time. Ether Converger. Wygląda jak Echo Tuner. Czyli od razu go nienawidzę. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć... O. Już się martwiłem, że coś wyszliśmy z normy. Section 4. Desire Central Nerve Reasons. Z formy. It feels like time passes differently here, so I didn't know you had night. We just have it to make things easier. The sky is just a big projection on the ceiling. Were we to observe from the outside, I doubt we could see any meaningful difference between night and day. My guess is that they just use nightfall as a way to mark the end of a single conceptual cycle. Yes, that's right. Hey, let me ask you something. Can you lend your bow and arrow to someone else? Do they still work if someone besides you uses them? What are you, stupid? I told you I have no intention to do any work. No, I got that. That's why I'm just asking you to lend me your gear. Come on, what's the harm? Think of all the beautiful women out there I haven't even laid eyes on yet. Tyle możliwości. I know they are too shy to talk to me even though they absolutely adore me, but with a little help from these arrows they can have all the courage they need. Gdyby tylko istniało coś innego, co by pomagało w takich sytuacjach. Alkohol. Did you just pour? Never do that again. That was revolting. Anyway, what woman are you even talking about? The only one around you right now is your master. To tak samo jak z jazdą autem. Gdyby tylko istniało coś, co by sprawiło, że byłaby ciekawsza. Her? Believe me, I have no interest in an immature little brat like her. Even I can't believe how uninterested I am. Now come on, let me borrow it. Don't you want me to have a bright future? Znam jego mit, więc dla niego nie ma bright future. Shut up. I think I heard him taking another dig at me, but that aside, I can't tell if those two get along great or terribly. They always seem like... Hey, since you came here from the outside world, maybe you can answer this to me? For me. What kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other... That kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other, with neither holding back... Is that what it's like between siblings? Też to przyszło mi do głowy, ale bałem się tego powiedzieć. I'd say so. Pretty heartwarming, right? Yeah, it is. I know it. You know, I've always felt there was something nice about the idea of family. I don't know if it's a quirk I developed naturally back when I was a standard prime AI, or if it came about as part of my randomized personality when I became a master. But either way, I think relationships like that are just so joyful, so peaceful, so warm. That's why maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but... If I win the Holy Grail War, I'm planning to wish for a family. One that can all live together. That's the vision I have for us. So if I become the next central governing AI and I get to customize this world how I like, I'm planning to make it so we get a little more diversity among the different AIs. I know we already have some differences between us now, but I want to make them more detailed and systematic so we can have something like real familial relationships. That's gotta make things awkward. Oh, I'm sorry, please don't get me wrong. Oj, żeby to Hop tylko jednego szkalował. Hop jest w sumie głównym vilanem Mahabharaty. I wasn't saying I wanted you to let me win or anything, I was just... No, it's fine. Go ahead and let him hear it. You want to pressure your opponents. If you want something, don't be afraid to reach for it. Jak to mówi, jej ręka idzie w kierunku jej ludupska. Tell the whole world why you think you deserve it. In fact, you shouldn't hold back even if you don't deserve it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's how I've always lived my life. Did you not see me just a minute ago asking to borrow the God of Love's bow and arrow? I refused, if you recall. Besides, didn't living like that get you into all kind of trouble? Yes, that's right. There was something I wanted so badly I was willing to start a war. That's why I fought. I have no regrets in that regard. Even now, I think it was the right call. Even if I were reborn a million times now over, I'd still do the exact same thing. And it's no different now. I'm fighting for what I want. We might be working together right now, but I have no intention of handing you the win when this is over. Be ready for that. So, what is it you want now? Mam nadzieję, że będzie jakieś dobre wytłumaczenie, dlaczego Lilith jest postacią w tym ostatnim Ordeal callu. Ale to tylko dlatego, że jestem kurna znudzony tym konceptem. Oh, you are really going there? Fine then, I will tell you I want everything. Ale w sensie, jak bardzo everything? Że po trochu z każdego, czy po jednej sztuce każdego egzemplarza każdej rzeczy? Czy tak ogólniej? Z Mezopotami to trochę lepiej. Bo nie ma nudniejszego, dobra, są nudniejsze tropy, ale jednym z nudniejszych jest, a co jeśli Ewa, ale fucked up and evil? Wealth, glory, fame, pleasure, and so much more besides. Basically, I want everything I want. Głębokie. Don't even bother asking me something stupid like what I want more than anything. There's nothing like... Znaczy, Lilith? Nie do końca. Lilith jest dopiskiem. I to dość późnym dopiskiem. I to też nie tak ogólnie w judaizmie, tylko w Talmudzie? W którejś z sekt judaizmu jest zainkorporowana z innych plemion, bo jest sporo takich postaci, głównie właśnie demonów, które są po prostu wzięte z plemion, z którymi Hebrajczycy w tamtym czasie wojowali. Jak Baal czy Dagon. Like? No, there's no point in limiting what you want. Well, hang on. Then how come you are constantly leering at every woman you meet at the first time? It's really gross, you know. Well, I guess I can't deny I do that. All I can say is that my heart keeps telling me to look for a woman, probably a wife candidate. Probably. Trochę ostatnimi czasy sobie odświeżałem wiedzę na ten temat, na różne tematy. Na przykład nie mam pojęcia kiedy, to jest dość, z tego co mi się wydaje, nowa teoria, że nigdy nie istniał kult czegoś takiego jak takiego bóstwa jak Moloch. Że Moloch to najwyraźniej po prostu słowo oznaczające składanie ofiary z człowieka. The more you know. I am an incredibly handsome prince after all. It just makes sense for me to marry a beautiful woman. Haha. Well, I guess that's a family too, as long as everyone's there because they want to be. Anyway, once I get my hands on everything, well, then I can be sure what I want will be there among it all. No, daję Lilith pas właśnie przez to, że jest funy. Now do you see the genius of my incredible wish? No jo, jeżeli zażyczysz sobie wszystkiego, to nigdy nie będziesz miał wyrzutów tego, że mogłeś sobie zażyczyć coś innego. It's the whole reason someone as great and noble as myself would deign to help my master win the war. Once you become the governing AI, you can change this tiny world however you like, right? No i nie będzie wtedy musiała robić tego sama, tylko będzie mogła powiedzieć: Chat, pinch his ass. No, ja strzeliłem 2 tenrole, nie trafiłem nikogo, poza CE jakimś nowym. Więc stwierdzam, że to jest dobry pomysł, żeby poczekać do niedzieli. Chyba do niedzieli na różową kartezję. Na którą też strzelę tylko jedną tenrolkę i potem będziemy czekać na bakatorię. So first I'm going to have you build me an enormous golden palace, then I'm going to have it filled with treasure and delicious food. You are just horribly selfish, aren't you, berserker? Wrong, you are just too small-minded. No, Ash też, tylko Ash chyba jest później, co nie? Kto jest najpierw? Bakatoria czy Ash? Wszystkie? O kurde. I tu byliśmy. Tu jesteśmy. Zapomniałem, że następny event to Mystic Ice Symphony i dopiero wtedy wychodzi Pink Cartesia. What the fuck? Pink Cartesia i niebieska meduza wychodzą w mniej więcej tym samym czasie. Kinda based. You could have any wish in the world and the only thing you can think to use it for is something as insignificant as family. Is family really all that great? You have no idea how loud it can be living with 100 brothers. Suffering from success. Of course I don't. Don't bring up such weird examples. Granted, my actual knowledge of normal ones is theoretical and not practical, but still. Nowy event na JP, w sumie jak on się nazywa, ma bardzo śmiesznie wyglądającą ikonkę. Wings of Lacrimation. Co to kurwa znaczy Lacrimation? Dlaczego pokazuje mi, że odwrotnie nie z polskiego na angielski, tylko z angielskiego na polski? Nie z angielskiego na angielski, tylko z angielskiego na polski. Łzawienie. Aha. O. Ej. We are fucking gaming. Mam nadzieję, że pojawią się na więcej niż tylko pół sekundki. Jak na pewnym Summer. A poza tym są wszystkie postaci z Lorda Melona. Nawet ten Ptolemeusz. O shit, NP4. Może kiedyś się wezmę, jak będzie okazja, i zrobię jej NP2, żeby jej trzeci skill przestał mnie wkurwiać. Jest tu Ptolemeusz, więc jest pewna szansa, że Fruity Waifu się pojawi. Wyjdzie z NPC Jaila. A kto wie, może jeszcze ta baba od Megamena. Anyway, at least you know what family is like. I am a little jealous of that. Nawet w sumie nie patrzyłem. Trzeba się doedukować. Czekaj, co? Nigdy się temu nie Kiedy to było? Od zawsze to było to, że ściągała sobie 10% NP, ale leczyła się za 5000. Najlepszy skill leczący w pierwszych latach gry. Ale nie mam pojęcia, kiedy ten strengthening był. Musimy sobie zobaczyć, ale to nie jest takie proste. Że od tego strengtheninga ma 30% baterii, jak swoja Assassin wersja. Nadal leczy się za 5000, ale może jednemu sojusznikowi zabrać 10% MP Gage'a. A w tym roku... To nic dziwnego, że takie based. W drugim NP buffie. No, to teraz jest bardzo fajna. I bardzo dobrze, bo mam ją na 102 levelu. To może z tej okazji wbiję jej 104. I tak mam pełno expa. Oh, here's another question I hope you can help me with. If all of you were a family, would Kama and Sion be your daughters? The dread. That's right, my little girls are the apples of my eye. Ale to oznacza, że nie tylko ja widzę Sion jako gówniaka. To dobrze, bo już się zaczynałem martwić, że tu Protak ma jakieś Blue Archive Vision. What was that? Don't treat me like a child, I just happened to be in this form when this all happened. Don't lump me in with this shady alchemist. What do you mean shady? There is nothing about my current form or thought processes which could be seen as shameful. In terms of ability, I prefer to think of myself as a trusted, supportive colleague, rather than a daughter or sister figure. But I will admit that this is merely an expression of personal preference. And so I will not insist you think of me that way. Even if you did, I cannot guarantee it would make me happy. Guys, she didn't say no. Furthermore, one's position in an organization is not something you declare for yourself, but rather, dobra, chat, bring me adoption papers. Play nice now. From where I stand, you are all just little girls barely out of the nursery. There's practically no difference. Czy Small Sion jest dokładnie taka sama jak Big Sion, tylko Small. Nie żeby jej wersja we FGO ogólnie nie była Small. Mamy to, Sion ma tyle samo form co Kama. Ma formę gówniaka, jak widzimy tutaj, formę pośrednią, jak widzimy normalnie i formę najlepszą, najsilniejszą z Meltyblada. Panie Nasu, poproszę to DLC kolejne do Meltyblada. Tak, dzisiaj najlepiej. Wychodzi Unika do Strive'a i zaraz wychodzi Lucy. Wiemy wszyscy, jak wygląda Lucy, więc byłoby smutno, gdybyśmy mieli fejkową Sion w momencie, kiedy nie ma prawdziwej Sion w bijatykach. Widzieliście przecieki Guilty Gear Strive'a? Znaczy przecieki, cały build gry wyleciał do internetu. Można sobie postawić na własnym... Można sobie pobrać od Epica silnik i postawić sobie na nim własną wersję deweloperską. Co nie bardzo, wysłałem ci wideo. Nie mogę ich tutaj pokazać, bo się wkurwiają i od razu usuwają całe wideo z internetów, zwłaszcza z YouTube'a. Więc jak ktoś chce wideo, to niech tam, no, ile one ważą? Okej, mogę je przesłać. Jak ktoś chce wideo, to proszę pisać na Discordach. Mam gameplay... Mam 3, powinny być 4. A dobra, Uniki nie pobierałem, bo Unika to było spoiler do anime, które się już tak skończyło. I Unikę można zobaczyć normalnie, bo już wyszło oficjalnie. Więc mam 3 wideo. Mam wideo Venoma? Crowa. Mam wideo Crowa, które jest bardzo... Nie, Ravena. Tak ważna postać. No, mam wideo Ravena, które jest w bardzo wczesnej formie, jeszcze nie są rzeczy oteksturowane, tylko mają bardzo wyraźne hitboxy. Anime było ok, znaczy jak... To nie jest anime dla kogoś, kto by chciał zacząć Guilty Geara. Jak ktoś jest w stanie przebrnąć przez story mode w Guilty Gearach, to anime jest na bardzo podobnym poziomie. Ma trochę dziwną animację, czasami tej animacji nie ma, a czasami taką fajną sakugą potrafi walnąć, że no, ale to jest 8 odcinków i jest dość w kratkę, więc okej. Dobra, wracając, mam Lucy, Gem i Ravena. Z czego Gem jest bardzo... Wideo, które istnieje, jest z bardzo starej wersji. Jeszcze nie ma ma po prostu przeportowany model z Exarda. A ma dostać nowy model, mamy nawet w plikach gry koncept arty. Trochę babciowo wygląda. Did you include me in that? Need I remind you that I'm the prime AI of an entire partition? So? Oj, też jedno mogę powiedzieć dobrego... Jedno, co mogę dobrego tak w 100% powiedzieć o anime Strive'a, to to, że nie próbuję wciskać 400 postaci naraz bez większego sensu. Cast jest mniej więcej zwarty i każda postać ma jakąś rolę do wypełnienia. Nikt nie jest tylko po to, żeby się pokazać na 5 sekund. Dobra, testament się pokazuje tylko na urywkach, że gdzieś tam w tle jest. Ale poza tym każdy ma swoją rolę. Miło. Nie takie częste. Do you all hear that noise coming from headquarters? I wonder if something happened there. Let me try the inter-type comms. Huh? No one's speaking up. That's weird. I did not ask this earlier, but do all AIs have comms functionality? Basically, all AIs of the same type can communicate with each other over a network. It's a little more difficult between different types, though. You can only communicate with one other AI at a time. To do so, you have to exchange unit numbers first. To jak przyjaciele na Nintendo systemach. Dobra, dla normalniej powiedzieć by było, że jak numer telefonu. There are other ways to communicate remotely, but those are typically reserved for emergencies. Discord for emergency. Anyway, right now the Type R network appears to be down. So I can't get in touch with the other Type Rs at headquarters. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's hurry. No! Those are... You certainly took your time coming home. Don't you know you are supposed to lock up when you go out for a walk? Kibutsuji Muzan. Oh yes, it's very dangerous leaving your home unattended. You never know what could happen. Znaczy, no on wygląda jak Shinji. Ale na pierwszym zwiastunie, jak się patrzał zza węgła, to wyglądał trochę jak Kibutsuji Muzan i to było bardzo zabawne wtedy, 2 lata temu.
5月の第2日曜日といえば母の日ですね。小さなことからコツコツと。
Come now, did you really think I would let you escape? Ah, I love it. There is nothing better than plunging your sword into a woman's flesh, even if that woman is just a lifeless doll. I don't care how you get your kicks, Caster, just make sure you devour all that raniment. Stop this right now. And you must be Caster's master. Niby Saber, a jednak Caster. Is that not obvious? Berserker and his master really are idiots. Znaczy, true, ale nie musisz tego mówić. The system Grail War is a battle for resources. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't have let a blue blood like me waltz in and crack open your precious treasure chest. Chcę wiedzieć, jakim cudem, jeżeli wszystkie AI są modelowane na rani, to jakim cudem pojawił się tu Shinji. W momencie, kiedy wygenerowałoby się takie AI, to pierwsze, co powinno się wydarzyć, to czystka całego systemu. We may be different types of AI, but we are still fundamentally the same in that we require the same resources. Breaking into and jamming your network was trivial, but you could never do that, could you? The moronic look on your face tells me everything I need to know. W sumie byłoby zabawnie, jakby to po prostu był Shinji, który whakował się do systemu dla zabawy. Nie ma to najmniejszego sensu, ale byłoby jak extra, a extra jest based. Never mind that, just let them all go, now. And why would I do that? You don't need to be from Grow to figure out that the most efficient way to harvest Raniment in this world is to steal it. Wait, don't tell me you actually planned to only collect it from your own partition? Wow, just when I thought you had reached the apex of stupidity, you show me the new hates. You can soar too. Even an utter moron should have been able to see this was the best solution. Zaszczędzić feature. Unfortunately. I almost pity you, seeing what an incompetent set of characteristics the randomizer stuck you with. You know, I can't put my finger on why, but something about this prick is really pissing me off. In theory, there's nothing wrong with taking what you want. In practice, only those blessed with lineage, looks and talent can actually get away with it, meaning people like me. But a sniveling brat like you, don't make me laugh. It looks like we are going to have to fight, but please be careful. According to my calculations, the fact that he has chosen to show himself here means... Nie cierpi, jak narrator przerywa w pół zdania.
たまらんぞ。
人間たちは懲りないわね。
Ciekawe, czy mogę to obniżyć, obniżyć albo nawet zastopować chociażby Tiamat. Mogłem spróbować. No fajny taki. Mogło być gorzej, mógł być tribalowy.
ルラプスの炎のうずき、その対価を止める者最たる等しく掛け声、タンプルを汝らの血しぶきで染め上げん。バンドルディ・トレイズ。おらビブラスラありありあり。
To nie jest stary design Valkyrie Regio. Chodzi o tą Ortlindę lookalike, tak? To jest design z tej mangi Takeuchiego. Z Planet Valkyrie. Jeżeli dobrze wnioskuję, tak o to chodzi. Valkyrie we FGO są bazowane na designach z Planet Valkyrie. Pokaż ten łeb. Mówię bazowany, ale to jest prawie to samo. Chłopaki, czy Takeuchi może pozwać samego siebie? Jestem dość skonsternowany. O, rzeczywiście, Alice Face. This one. Trochę nad tym popracować i mogłoby to być coś w stylu tej głupiej mordy, którą robi Meluzyna. Tu macie komendo od Takeuchiego. Coś w stylu girl cute, parka nice, Alice wife. A dobra, mam tłumaczenie. Explorera, character full of mysteries, mysterious or rather kind of like a quirky, whimsical girl. Z tego co mi się wydaje, to planet Valkyrie jest czymś, co naprawdę istnieje i można to przeczytać. Czy nie? Czy istnieje tylko PV-ka? Oj, chyba istnieje tylko PV-ka. Oj. To nadal lepiej niż Girls Work. Ale na bardzo podobnym poziomie jak... co ja tu chciałem kliknąć? W sumie to nic. A nie, wiem. Fuck you!
悔い改めて死ねレサンク楽しみましょう
お仕置きだ覗くな
貫いてあげる
Podnosi NP Gage'a, tak? To zachowam na kiedy indziej. Czy mógłbym deployować taktycznego Van Gogha, ale mi się nie chce. Serio? 80%. 80%. A, racja, on ma NP Castera.
死ぬがいいおぞましき心根の者たちよ
やってくれたわね
いいだろわし様は悪く
Przestraszył się. I can predict their every move, but there are just too many of them to keep up. Not to mention their overwhelming magical energy advantage. Czekaj. Skóra mi się przy paznokciu zacięła. Jakbym tego nie przyciął, to bym potem żałował. I can predict their every move, but to już tak. Glorious. What could be more right than the strong violating the weak? The weak should fear the strong. What could be more natural than the righteous punishing the errant? It feels so excellently, scrumptiously good. Myślałem, że cool. But of course it does. Well, apologize, damn it. The scent of blood, oh, the scent of blood. You did want to smell it, didn't you? Ale to ty dzwonisz. Yes, of course, this punishment was inevitable. We had a pact, that's why this room will become a window into hell. And so my wraithing fiends will devour all of you. Musi tam tak jebać żelazem. This is all unfolding exactly how I expected, so much so it's downright pathetic. Did none of you fools think to plan ahead? Did you actually pay the central governing AI a visit without replenishing your raiment after your last battle? Ta. Well, my caster's been stocking up on raiment at every opportunity. Of course he would have more than you. I hate to admit it, but he's right. They've got tons more fuel to work with than we do. This isn't looking good. Did you just call me a fool? Why you insolent, stupid brat? Was it not you who failed to make any preparations whatsoever? Even the simplest of AIs could have seen this coming. Did you really think you were safe just because you teamed up? That doing so would be enough to defeat someone so obviously superior? Fool is hardly a strong enough word. How could you not see that having two servants in a single area means dividing its resources between them? I have nothing to fear from such weak servants, not even two of them together. You should have tried thinking before waltzing in here. If I use my command spell, I might be able to boost my raiment temporarily. But what if that's still not enough to win? And even if I win this battle, I won't be able to use it again in the future. Is it worth the risk? It's okay, the two of you together still can't hope to match my skill. There is nothing else to do to it. Really now? Well, what if we make it 3 then? Ej, to trochę nielegalne. O chuj, to osztur. Ten głupi krawat. Mam nadzieję, że to jest imprezowy krawat i te wypustki to tak naprawdę ukrywają miejsce, z którego się wyciąga słomkę. Who the hell are you? We are guests, but then again, I guess there's no point in dragging this out. This guy here is a rider, and I'm his master. My name is... It's weird having a name as an AI, but once I became a master, I didn't feel right without one. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, as I was saying, my name is Leinur Gassion? Lew, co ty odpierdalasz? So you're caster, huh? I'm here cause I had something I wanted to talk to the leader of Repair about. I'd have taken a number and waited my turn, but since they didn't have any numbers to take, well... Maybe I'll come back another time? Yeah, I've got no idea how much power we've got stored up, right? Doesn't matter how lopsided the equation is now. One unknown variable is all it takes to mess up your whole formula. No matter, we've already whittled down your resources and increased our own. For blue bloods like ourselves, failure is not an option. We can afford to take our time. Come on, Caster. Yes, good point. It wouldn't be any fun to get this wretch's punishment all over. Yes, good point. It wouldn't be any fun to get this wretch's punishment all over with at once. They need to be even more afraid of me. They need to grind their heads into the floor in desperate apology. Okay, I finished giving the Type R's first aid, though of course some of them didn't make it. Anyway, I guess this means we owe yet another person our lives. Thank you, Rider and Rider's Master. That is who you are, right? That's right, it's just like I told you, I'm Transfer's Prime AI and Rider's Master. Professor Lev? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you recognize me from somewhere? Ta, możesz się przetransformować na chwilę w tentakla i dasz się trochę pogrindować? Flow rozziomuś dajesz. That's weird. The randomizer's creations are supposed to be completely random. No, milion małp i tak dalej. It's entirely possible it sometimes chooses personalities randomly from some kind of base template. Not a lot we can do when it churns out someone completely unhinged. Anyway, don't worry about it, I might look like some guy you knew, but I'm a completely different person. Are you Prince of Lanling, but a rider? No way, you recognize Ryder's face too? Well, his mask anyway? Damn, just my luck. Well, I guess it was only a matter of time until our true names came out anyway. Go on, Ryder, say hello. If that is what you command, Master, otherwise I have no intention of saying anything. I am but a tool. And no, that is not my name. I am neither a king nor a prince. Maybe I was known by that name at one point or another, but that's not who I am now. Ej, tak swoją drogą, bo coś się pojawił Chińczyk, to... Ktoś tutaj poza mną ogląda cały czas pamiętniki zielarki? Zapiski zielarki? O, chciałbym coś przetestować. Maybe I was known by that name at one point or another, but that's not who I am now. I am merely a sword, a warrior, Gao Chenggong. Changgong. Well damn, that's cold. You've built some pretty tall thick walls around your heart, haven't you? So much so I get the sense you'd cut me down for real if I even tried to touch them. Gao Changgong, that is the name of the general who is known as the Prince of Lanling. So I suppose that is his name as a rider. Okay, and what's the rider faction doing here? Isn't it obvious? We are in the middle of a system grail war. I came to have our servants fight to the death. Kidding, this is repair, right? I actually brought a subordinate of mine I need repaired. Zobaczymy transfer rani. Type T. Can we fight to the death? We can fight to the death whenever. Right now I've got other concerns. Huh? Nawet dziewczyna z wyprzedaży Steama plus zaraz się zaczyna zaraz wychodzi Death Stranding 2. Uh. 10/10. Zamówiłbym przez Impost jeszcze raz. Hello, I'm a Rani Series Type T, AI from Transfer. W Defendzie jest Nier, a w transferze jest paczkomata. This is super embarrassing to admit, but I had an accident on my last road when a bug came out of nowhere and surprised me. Oh my, so you are here for treatment? And these two escorted you? Yes, exactly. I see, but why would you go all the way to an enemy's headquarters in the middle of a war? I get where you are coming from. True, it's not like this is the only way we could get here patched up. No ale w ten sposób mogą zrobić małe przeszpiegi, więc dwa w jednym. We could have flagged down a Type R visiting another partition and asked her for help or sent a formal repair request. Hell, we could have even used an emergency roadside repair kit. But now that I'm a master, I'm finding I have a new desire I never had before. I find myself wanting to look around and see all kinds of new things for myself. So here I am, seeing Repair's Head HQ in person. There's so much you can't really understand until you've taken a good look at it, right? So I thought I'd come do just that for this place. I see. That's weird. What do you think, Marcisław? It's hard to explain why, but I definitely feel guarded around him. No to mój eksperyment z zielarą nie będzie w pełni naukowy, ale z tego co o niej wiecie, w jakim roku dzieje się to anime? Tak jakby ktoś chciał dodatkowe informacje, zielara dzieje się w Chinach za dynastii wymyślonej, bo nie chcemy nikogo wkurwić, zwłaszcza, że Chińczycy mają strasznie bolesne dupska. Protaszka jest w tamtejszym tym oku. W cesarskim haremie. Robi za zielarę. I za Holmesa, bo to taka seria jest. Bo za pierwszego sezonu jeszcze można... Między innymi ja miałem problem z tym, że Protaszka wie o rzeczach, które nie powinny być wiadome w starożytnych Chinach. I na pewnym oddziale onkologii stwierdzili, że to tak w sumie jakby Protaszka była zisekajowana. No więc sezon drugi wprowadził parę informacji, konkretnie takich, że ktoś sprowadził z państw zachodnich pistolet skałkowy. Więc to tak troszeczkę już lepiej można zrozumieć, skąd te informacje się biorą. Nadal zabawne, że no Chiny przez bardzo długi czas się w sumie nie zmieniały. Więc ciężko na pierwszy rzut oka zauważyć, który to jest wiek. No więc tak na oko jest to wiek XVIII? Nie wygląda. Dla pewności, kiedy takie coś... No, wiek XVIII to mniej więcej takie modele. Przynajmniej pierwsza rzecz, którą zobaczyłem, jak wpisałem pistolet skałkowy, to XVIII-wieczny i to jest mniej więcej taki model. Dla nikogo poza mną ta informacja nic nie daje. That is the obvious reaction, yes. I am pleased to see you approaching this rationally. Ha, yeah, that tracks. Well then, how about I just don't do anything where you can't see me? I will even order Ryder not to move either. I can't get up to any funny business with you watching me. I definitely can't go around wreaking havoc on my own that way, yes? We are not going to take our eyes off you, but if you are okay with that, fine. What about you, Ryder? You don't mind your master going off on his own? If that is what my master wants, I will abide by his orders. As I said, I am no more than his tool. I see. Hey, how about lending me a Type R to be my guide? I don't want to have a I don't want to have to shout anytime I want to ask you something. I think I will start by asking about the treatment pots and medical kits. No, wait, maybe I should start with this building. There's so many things I never paid attention to before, and now I'm so curious about them all. I agree, he is weird. I don't know how else anyone could put it. So what, he really did come here just to see how Reaper treats AIs? Well, at least he helped us get rid of Caster. I can at least say that I genuinely do not sense any hostility from that master or his servant. Though I do sense a great deal of caution on his part, or rather determination not to get too friendly with us. He's just standing there with his back to the wall. There we go, scanning, and we are done. Wow, that treatment was as fast as one of our deliveries. Please accept this reanimant as thanks. Thanks for that. Now where's that master gone off to? An almost perfectly complete world. That inevitably leads to the future. Fascinating. Seriously fascinating. Oh, are you done? Yes, sir. In all the time he's been here, he hasn't tried anything suspicious. Okay, let's head back then. So what, you really only came here for a tour? I said as much, didn't I? The future is bearing down on us quickly, we don't have any time to waste. And even so, you still don't want to fight today? No, I guess I don't. This could all be over once we fight, and I feel like I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. The caster pair, on the other hand, seemed to have very aggressive personalities. I don't know if they will try attacking here again or somewhere else next time they make a move, but either way, I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they do. Yes, I am sure it will not. I have already calculated as much myself. Hey, while I'm here, let me pay you for the tour with some information as well as a Raniment. We are from the transfer partition and we have a rider, so we are a good deal more mobile than the other AIs. Which let us scout out the other partitions. We didn't get a super in-depth look, but it was enough for a rough sense of things. You may already know this, but builds the one with the caster. It looks like Grow has the saber and Keeps got the lancer. Which one was there? Which one was where again? Nie ma Archera. No i asasyna, ale asasyna mamy my. Here. As you can see, Reaper's neighbors are build and transfer. Grow and Keep are over here. Got it. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this at this point, but the caster camps, the one being the most aggressive right now. As far as we can tell, the Saber and Lancer camps still have yet to make any moves. I don't know if that's because their masters just aren't compatible or because they are building up their strength as part of a more elaborate plan. You say that includes the Lancer camp too? Yeah, that's right. So far they haven't done a thing. Hell, they haven't even left their partition. So they are either not aggressive or they are busy planning, huh? Neither of those can be right. Not in his case. Is something wrong, Berserker? What, with me? Of course not. I'm the same as always. Anyway, we should start heading back. But hey, I'm sure we will see each other again soon. Real soon. We don't have any other choice after all. Now then, how to actually get back? Głośne westchnienie. Are you saying you want to try racing Mr. Ryder's horse against us? Transfers high speed assets? Because that's sure what I heard. Huh? Well, that wasn't my intention. Let's do it. We are the fastest beings in this world. We can't afford to lose a race. Hey, don't ignore me. Still refusing to talk with anyone who isn't me, Ryder. If you order me to, I will. If you do not, I will not. That's all there is to it, Master. I've said it before and I will say it again. Don't expect me to act of my own accord for any reason. I will never make a move, fight, or use my noble phantasm of my own volition. I will not do anything at all without explicit permission. Co też działa na obronę? Czy możemy go spróbować zesnajpić i nic nie zrobi? Trzeba spróbować. In exchange, I will do everything my master commands. That's my only purpose. If as my master you were hoping for me to perform my duties in a way that exceeds your expectations, then I am probably the worst servant you could have hoped for. I am but a sword. No, as a rider, I am no more than a horse. Point me in the direction you want me to go, and I will run at your command. Yes, that's right. Everyone knows what happens to tame horses who run off on their own. I'm more of a thinker than an instinctual actor. If that approach leads to fewer unknown factors, it will make things easier for me. So no, I don't have any problem with it. All I want is for you to work hard for the future. So now what? As a type T, I'd prefer not to pass up a chance to show off my skills. I'm especially good at hairpin turns. Hey, I was talking to you. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about speed. If I'm really in a hurry, I will just use my own machine. Come to think of it, I remember the Prime Transfer AI had a special high-speed asset in the form of a motorcycle. The one with the funny-looking handlebars. I do, but I left my chopper back at the base. Though when I do want to move quickly, I don't care what kind of vehicle I use. Still, my focus right now isn't just on covering distance, I want to really take in my surroundings. That means I'd prefer a different method of transport. I'd like one that lets me focus on speed as well as observation. That's why I had you right here on Ryder's horse with me after we picked you up. So does that mean you don't need a speedster like myself? Not at all. In fact, it's perfect that you are here. You see, I do want to get back to HQ and start going over the information I learned today. Plus, giving Ryder a chance to rest would be a good idea too. So yes, I would like to use your vehicle to go home. Just don't give it too much throttle. Because if we happen to come across something interesting on the way back, I'm going to have to stop to examine it until my curiosity is satisfied. Okay, we need to update our comms protocol to make sure we can stay in touch and get back here in at a moment's notice if anything happens. So I will add a layer of encryption, make it extra strong. And... Are you alright? Of course I am. I do miss the type R's we lost, but I can't just stand around moping. Why don't you all go ahead and rest up? Co to robi na Game George? Co zresztą? Ichio to jest idealne miejsce na takie coś. Don't worry about me, I will get some sleep too once I'm done with work. How do the Type R's usually sleep? The Night Watch girls remain on active duty while the rest enter their management pods. Chyba trochę więcej niż po prostu FNAF, bo ma jakieś mechaniki na ekranie. O, Persona 4 Analog Horror? Z ciekawości, jak mnie nie było, to sprawdzałem sobie w sumie ten gatunek analogowych horrorów i z jednej strony wiem trochę więcej na temat rzeczy, a z drugiej strony w sumie trochę strata czasu. Scary. Znaczy Midnight Channel jest wzorowane na creepypaście, czyli w zasadzie na analogowym horrorze. Istnieją analogowe horrory z JoJo, bo jesteśmy na takim poziomie przesycenia tego gatunku, że wszystko, co jest mniej więcej popularne, dostaje swoje analogowe horrory. Zazwyczaj od ludzi, którzy kompletnie nie umieją ich robić, albo nie wiedzą, czym ten gatunek jest. I nie rozumieją, że trochę nie ma sensu robić analogowego horroru z JoJo. I iść w standy, bo standów nie da się zobaczyć na found footage. No w sumie to tak jak z większością gatunków, które są przesycone, tak, pojawiają się ludzie bez wyobraźni. Chociaż też są dwa problemy z tym gatunkiem. Pierwszym jest przesycenie, drugim jest to, że to jest horror amatorski, więc zabierają się za niego ludzie, którzy chcą się za niego zabrać, ale niekoniecznie są pewni, czego dokończą. No niestety było Mandela Katalog, więc wszystko, co potem było, musiało mieć dwa elementy. Pierwsze, wszystko musiało być bazowane na katolicyzmie. Drugie, powyginane mordy. Monument Mythos jest actually dobry. Jeżeli jedną rzecz mam powiedzieć, że to wyciągnąłem pozytywną z tego deep dive'a, to był Monument Mythos. As for you guys, what to do about you? The management pods are kind of rough and bulky since they are designed for AI, so I don't think you'd find them very comfortable. Czyli trzeci sezon to... Muszę zobaczyć, czy to jest to, o czym myślę, bo pewnie są nowe sezony, których już nie widziałem. A, dlatego go nie znam. No. Pamiętam, że był pierwszy sezon. Potem był ten Nixonverse. Potem był drugi sezon i to chyba wszystko, co znam. No jeszcze te poprzednie projekty. Jak House on the Sea. Don't worry, I'm used to camping out. Tego to już nie widziałem. Mam trochę problemów z tym, jak się skończył drugi sezon. Ale to jest problem z analogowym horrorem, on tak średnio może się skończyć. A przynajmniej mieć taki konwencjonalny finał. Kiedy analog horror odchodzi od found footage, to po mojemu idzie trochę za daleko. To nie jest złe jako po prostu horror, ale to analog w nazwie jest z jakiegoś powodu. For the time being, I think we will be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. A dobra, chwila, był jeszcze... Są dwa dobre analog horrory. Jest Monument Mythos i... White Stag Education? No, to są te dwa fajne. For the time being, I think we will be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. Though it would of course be best if we had a single room where the three of us could rest together. I would prefer to avoid each of us having our own room. Why, do you still suspect me? Or are you up to something? Huh? No, White Stack Education to dość krótka seria. Ma to takie dość typowe dla analog horroru, że szatan. Ale zrobione w dość spoko sposób. Rzeczywiście to się nazywa White Stack Education. To są te takie kasety edukacyjne, jak zachować się w lesie, w Parku Narodowym. Gdzie zaczyna się spokojnie, są mapety też. Zaczyna się fajnie, a potem pan strażnik lasu strzela do upadłych aniołów. Gdzie aktorzy, którzy się w nich wcielają, potrafią bardzo nieźle zapierdalać na czterech nogach. Tak dziwnie naturalnie. It is not just you, it is of paramount importance that we keep Marcisław safe while he sleeps. There is nothing more to it than that. Or do you have some kind of problem with it? I kind of feel like you two aren't entirely getting along. I'm probably just imagining things though. We have plenty of rooms that will suit you, so I will just show you to the closest one. Okay? Good night. G10. Ta strzałka się nie chce skończyć, mamy ich jeszcze 5. Słoiki z alkoholem przemysłowym. Żeby za dużo nie spoilować, bo to jest bardzo krótka seria. Ona ma chyba 5 odcinków. Dokładnie 5. To jest takie coś.
However, there are still a few more basics you need to learn.
Ale pomijając wszystko, gdzie to jest? O, mam. Wyłączyć muzykę z gry. Okej. Dziwnie dobrze zapierdala na tych 4 nogach. Nic, tylko podziw. Not too big, not too small, there are no proper beds here, but there are enough exam tables for us all to rest on. And it seems it will let us both keep an eye out for possible intruders and secure an exit route. Great, then let's go to bed. It's the perfect chance to immerse ourselves in the most familiar, most inescapable form of depravity there is. And of course I will be there to escort you every step of the way. Your bed is over there. If you like, I can employ my Etherlight to reposition you, forcibly, if necessary. Fine, whatever you say. What's the harm in sharing a bed anyway? It's easier to keep him safe that way, you know. Stupid meddling Sion. I know it, something does not feel right. Is that really the Kama we know from Chaldea? Znaczy, z tego co kojarzę, bo tak trochę mnie nie obchodziło, większość analog horrorów ma też jeszcze inny problem niż to, że nie chcą się skończyć i zapominają o swoich wątkach. Tym problemem jest to, że ich twórcy zazwyczaj są dość popierdoleni. Greylock, z tego co pamiętam, przestało wychodzić głównie dlatego, że ludzie odkryli, że Hop jest zagorzałym fanem Elona Muska. O Urban Spooku lepiej nie wspominać. Autor Monument Mythosu chyba też ma co nieco ze sobą. Mogłyby tu się już pojawić symbole klasowe. Się trochę tego spodziewałem. A, chwila, był przecież jeszcze trzeci, najważniejszy, bo jeden z pierwszych. Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets było rzeczą, jest jednym z lepszych analog horrorów, trzyma się cały czas swojej konwencji i poza tymi pierwszymi postami to chyba pierwsze przedstawienie Slendermana. I główne, przez które jest w ogóle popularny chyba. Awakening Cold Sweat. Are you having trouble sleeping, Marcisław? I'm sorry, did I wake you up? Did I wake you? No, you did not. Remember, you and I are connected via Etherlight now. One of the things this means is that in quiet times like this, I am always keenly aware of your physical condition. So I can tell right away whenever you wake up and when your pulse is spiking as it is now. What's got your heart racing away? I haven't even snuck into your bed yet. No potem się pojawiły te gierki, które były jednymi z pierwszych streamer bite'ów. That said, I've got a pretty good idea. Well, go ahead and tell us anyway. I can lend you, well, it won't be sympathetic, but it is at least an ear. So go on, spit it out. You've been avoiding certain things, trying not to talk about them, and you just can't hold back any longer, right? A potem w ogóle wyszedł film Slenderman i no... Nadal Marvel Hornets jest najlepszym filmem Slendermanowym. The fact is, ever since I came to this world... To jestem ja tyną. There's a hard truth I've been avoiding. Telling myself I didn't have to think about it. But it's just not true. I want to be very clear about that now. To who? To myself, who else? I want to remind myself that I don't want to look away, that I don't want to pretend like this is fine. Because this sense of unease is like a knife in the heart, and it won't let me forget even in my sleep. Even if these people are AIs, they shouldn't be used like that. I know you would say that, just as I calculated. You don't know they are not actually alive, right? They are just constructs of people running on programming. Even knowing that you still won't stand for them being killed the way they were. To trochę dziwny sposób na przeprowadzanie defragmentacji. Yeah, that's right. As an alchemist, I come from a long line of rational thinkers, so I feel compelled to say this. In light of this world's rules and the conditions for winning this war, Caster's actions are entirely rational. At its heart, this Holy Grail War is a scramble of resources, the magical energy equivalent its AI residents possess. And since each faction has their own territory with a certain number of AIs, the most efficient way to obtain their resource is plundering it from other territories. There is an additional beneficial effect to this method of plundering. By killing another territory's AIs, you not only gain reanimate for yourself, you also deny it to your opponent. There can be no arguing that point. So if we were to approach this rationally, we should at least consider employing the same tactic in our effort to win this war. However, no way, I won't let Ayus and Duryodhana do that either. Right, I thought you would say so much, say as much. I accounted for that in my calculations as well. You are the one who led Chaldea to victory against Goetia, after all. I really don't like that know-it-all look in your eyes. No fair, being his yes girl and indulging his every whim is supposed to be my job. So when a rank amateur swoops in and steals what should be my job, what can I do but gripe about it? I guess this counts as love too. Alright, let me just make extra sure. It's entirely possible that these AIs aren't alive at all. They could just be tools that are automatically regenerated after some time has passed. Even knowing that, do you still want to take a handicap like that going into this fight? I just don't want to see anyone looking to me for help. And not do anything to help them. Yeah. Well, this was really only a matter of time, so it's not like anything's really changed. If you were expecting me to say something about it, though, I'm quite sure there is meaning in discussing and clarifying our plans going forward. Our goal is to return to the outside world by winning the system-grade war. To do that, we will cooperate with the Berserker faction and share their territory until we are the last two remaining. We will not resort to short-sighted means for replenishing our resources like killing AIs. And we will not tolerate anyone else doing so either, even our allies here. Is that what you want? It might not be the most rational choice, but yes. That is alright. Reason does not dictate all things, nor is there always one right answer on which all agree. Yes, I suppose this is what they call... I knew it would come to this. You value such honorable approaches to combat above all else. Your actions are not based simply on what is rational and practical. They have always been guided by something you hold deep in your heart. Anyway, I guess that concluded this discussion. I guess that concludes this discussion. I'm sorry, Sion. Do not be. Whatever our disadvantage, you will have me on your side. And according to my calculations, we have a 100% chance of making it out of here that way. You have nothing to apologize for. Now, unless there is something else we need to discuss, perhaps we should all go back to sleep? While we are up, I might as well ask. I get that you just happen to know who that rider was since coincidences like that have happened before. But why were you acting a little weirdly toward his master too? I'm not sure what it was, but something told me we shouldn't trust him. So even the name he gave us sounded both familiar and different to you, huh? I posit that you were not imagining things. Every one of us here now is different from our usual selves in some way. No ale ten brak pamięci u Protaga jest troszeczkę niepokojący. Part of that is probably due to the bugs you are experiencing in your memories. Those bugs are kind of like hard drive errors, so they are not something I can fix with Etherlight. That we cannot find an answer to this is certainly aggravating, but devoting too much of our focus to it will not help matters. For all we know, it may be nothing more than what he said. Maybe when the randomizer made him into a master, it mixed in or randomly chose a pre-existing model of some sort. And now we may have an idea of who that model is based on, but we cannot clearly remember it. Miejmy nadzieję, że jest bazowany na lwie z innych fejtów. Raczej nie kręcę się w tamtych rejonach, ale w sumie czemu nie? Chyba że jest koreańskie, to wtedy nie. Incidentally, how did you feel about his personality? I guess he seemed okay? Panie, nie obrażaj pan, dobre? O panie, to nie jest aż takie proste znaleźć. Chyba że chodzi o tego WordPressa. Tak patrzę i to jest to, tak? Tak, to jest to, no. Okay. Z superbohaterskich to w tym momencie lecą te My Hero Academia, Vigilantes i... Z to czym ta seria powinna być? Trochę. A co jakby Boku no Hero nie było typowym shonenem z Jumpa? Bo Boku no Hero ma fajny i całkiem nieźle przemyślany świat. Szkoda, że ostatnie sezony to ciągła nawalanka z ciągłym podnoszeniem stawki. Dlatego ten aktualny prequel z Batmanem jest bardzo fajny. If the randomizer really was only using appearance data, we may not have much cause for concern. Though of course it is hard to say for sure, since we still do not have much information to work with. On the other hand, you do not remember ever seeing Ayus before, right? No ten Knuckle Duster, który to jest po prostu Batman ze śmietnika, ale wygląda trochę jak taki All Might ze śmietnika i też ciągle rzuca tekstami I am here, Ale nie jesteś szczęśliwy, że on jest here. Oj, i Kumi Hasegawa gra tą uliczną śpiewajkę. On the other hand, you do not remember ever seen Ayos before, right? Then for the time being, all we can do is watch how things unfold. I swear this world is just endlessly weird. AIs using the faces of people you recognize, people shrinking, we will have to keep our guard up. People shrinking i chodzi o tą analogię, której użyła Sion w pierwszym chapterze? But anyway, if we really are done talking now, let's go back to sleep. Say, I know, I want to try something to keep the nightmares away. I think I can manage to come up with something. Like, what if you had a perfectly shaped body pillow to hug while you sleep? Say, hypothetically? Lol, Lamayo even. Right, good night. Inducing sleep in 3, 2, 1. O, hej! Nieźle, może mi wysyłać te Xanaxik po Wi-Fi'u. I Kumi Hasegawa. Gdzie jest to? Gdzie jest najważniejszy pik na świecie? O! Czy anime tego... Czy anime Strive'a jest dobre? Soul Bad Guy z Gunem. O! Lorna, ty jeszcze nic nie widziałeś. Kupie. Chwila, wracając. O! Normalnie. Znaczy, to jest normalnie. Gremlin. Nie mam chyba nie mam chyba wszystkiego pobranego z dysku. No ten Unika chyba już jest grywalna w Strive'ie, więc co zrobić z Uniką? Kick the baby. Co tam jeszcze mam fajnego? O! Leci nowa jajba. Znaczy stara jajba. Jeszcze pokażę. No, jest stara jajba, czyli ta pierwsza jajba z 80. Ale nie Kimetsu no Jaiba, tylko po prostu jajba. Teraz ma remake i Kojiro. Nie możesz tak sobie wziąć hop step, ona jest dla wszystkich. Dla wszystkich fanów naraz. W ogóle obejrzyjcie sobie opa Vigilantów. Jeżeli nie chcecie oglądać samej bajki, to chociaż obejrzyjcie opa, bo jest fajny. A jeżeli macie oglądać tylko jedną bajkę w tym sezonie, to musi to być Aharen-san sezon 2. Bo Aharen-san to jest peak. O, jeszcze jajba Musashi. Gdzie tu mam piki z Aharen-san takie dobre? Znaczy wszędzie. Ale najważniejsze były w pierwszych odcinkach jakoś. O. Protak gra sobie w Animal Crossing. Co może pójść nie tak? Odwracasz się na chwilę. Co jest kurwa? Co jest? O kurwa, to leci dalej. Opowiem wam historię. Dawno temu lubiłem chodzić w góry. I raz zlazłem ze szlaku i się trochę zgubiłem. Łaziłem i łaziłem, robiło się już dość późno. Zacząłem się trochę martwić, ale patrzę przed siebie i widzę drugiego człowieka. Był to kardynał Karol Wojtyła. Zapytałem go, gdzie jesteśmy. On powiedział Aharen-san sezon 2. I ja już wtedy wiedziałem, że jesteśmy na szczycie. Piękna historia. Potwierdzam, byłem tym szczytem. W tym sezonie są bardzo fajne opy, fajne endingi też są, a jest też sporo fajnych postaci, jak chociażby Quetzalcoatl. Chińska kuku. Gdzie są jeszcze piki kuku? Mam ich sporo. O, i wracając do ważnych rzeczy, Aharen-san wciąż jest pik. A jeszcze Ania z Zielonego Wzgórza leci i jest bardzo ładna. Bardzo fajna. Nie jestem pewien, czy wszystko, co powinno być, jest, czy dobrze to adaptują. Chyba jo, z tego co pamiętam, bo dawno nie czytałem. A ponoć mają zamiar adaptować 3 książki. Chyba już wchodzimy na drugą. Chyba, bo nie pamiętam, jak się pierwsza kończy. Dobra, chociaż jedną strzałkę jeszcze pieprznijmy. Okay, we finished upgrading our comm security. Everywhere that was ransacked has been tidied up too. Perfect. Come on everyone, it's the start of a new day. Let's make sure it's a good one. Great one. Okay. Good morning. Morning, did you sleep well? Did you sleep okay? Nie. Well, I'm feeling good at the very least. I'm using the Ether Light to manage your physical condition as well, so you should be in fine shape for the time being. Good morning, once again welcome back from your trip to the central area. Good morning and welcome back. Are you hurt? You don't seem to be. Good morning and welcome back. Scanning for damage, none detected. It seems you either did not sustain any injuries in last night's battle or your injuries have already been treated. Too bad. Good morning and welcome back. Please understand that we are not disappointed you are okay. We were just excited to possibly have a chance to demonstrate how useful we can be in our capacity as healers. Wow, he is really popular. The Ranis surrounded him in no time at all. I think they just want to show off their skills to him. Plus, as healers, we naturally want to patch up any damage we find. And since none of you are AIs, treating your injuries is especially fulfilling. Though I don't think they'd be this excited if they didn't want to pay Marcisław back for rescuing them yesterday. If anyone should be getting wronged by groupies, it's me. This is really starting my day off on the wrong foot. Alright, all of you, get out of here. Report, this is tyranny. Report, frankly speaking, you are in our way. I will transition to standard distance mode if I must, but I propose lowering our internal individual affinity rate. Proposal accepted, base value updated. Hey, what was that? I'm supposed to be everyone's favorite. Should I be aware of whatever just happened there? I'm sure it's just your imagination. I know it. Things being lively here Things being lively like this is kind of wonderful. Casually exchanging information among trusted allies of a similar nature. It's nice. Feels like family. Family. Niedawno się reaktywował te PCP Academy, czy tam PCP Lectures. pod trochę inną nazwą, ale zrobili wielogodzinny wykład studyjny na temat serii Fast and Furious. Było bardzo pouczające. Exactly, you think so too, right? I guess you remember what we talked about yesterday then? Of course I remember. I also remember how Kama and I were assigned the role of daughters against our will. Pamiętają. To be clear, every time this topic comes up, I will continue to deny that there is anything childlike about me. Brzmi jak coś, co dziecko by powiedziało. You see, I measured us carefully. In doing so, I determined that I am approximately 3 centimeters taller than Kama. To w sumie tyle, ile Abi jest wyższa od Nero. Chyba. So I believe that the difference is more than sufficient to remove any need to lump us together. On top of that... Wait, where is Kama? No została tutaj dopiero co. Jak usłyszała, że jest 3 cm niższa, to poszła sobie znaleźć jakieś platformy. Hey, yeah, she's not here. What are you so panicked about? I'm right here. I just decided to freshen up and pick some flowers, so to speak. That's all. Beep boop has stopped working. Why did you decide to grow now? No particular reason. I just thought the morning of a new day would be a good time for a change of pace. Nie zrobiła tego wcześniej, więc albo nie miała dość many, albo była bardzo into it. Besides, it's not like you want me to stay this small forever, right? I definitely know you at least that well, master. Oh, you are bigger now? Did you install a new avatar program or something? Usunęła Blue Archive. Dobra decyzja. You could say that. I might look different now, but I'm still exactly the same person I was before. Yes, that's right. It's just like changing my outfit. There's no deeper meaning to it. I guess you divine spirit servants really are cut from a different cloth. Must be nice, being able to change your appearance at will. Baza wirusów została zaktualizowana. Though it does feel kind of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know why she decided to do this now. You don't? Really? I wondered what kind of human could be capable of taming the god of love, but now it all makes sense. They say women prefer not to fight with the same weapon when they are on the same battlefield. I've heard they can't even stand it when someone else wears the same color clothing they do. Hop się dzisiaj od rana wystawia na celownik. Kinda podziw. So there you go. It must be the same for gods as it is for humans. Huh? Yikes, if looks could kill, alright, better zip these lips. Anyway, we were just about to replenish our reanimate materials. Did you want to join us? You said reanimate is a conceptual factor that is this world's magical energy equivalent, and these particular materials comprise this world's physical substances, right? That's right, so if you wanted, you could actually say we are about to have a meal. Grow makes the materials, then keep processing them and adds trace amounts of reanimate. Here, see for yourself. Calorie mate. Is that a motherfucking Metal Gear reference? I see. So these are what you AIs ingest to restore your reanimate and address any physical deteriorations. I see. Well, this is certainly a meal. The amount of reanimate we get from this is just enough to offset what we use in our daily routines. So I don't think it will be enough to give us an advantage in battle. But since we are all in the same position as AIs yourselves now... But since you are all in the same position as AIs yourselves now, I think you should be able to eat them too. Want to try some? Well, we do need to replenish our energy, so yes, once I have verified they are safe to eat with my Etherlight, we should love it. We should love to. Wait, report. Leader, did you know that Keep has been sending us materials like this recently? O kurde. Płaski chleb. Toż to nan. Oh wow, I didn't know they were making things like this nowadays. No, potwierdzenie, toż to prawdziwy nan. That looks just like some tasty Indian naan. Albo egipski chleb, którego nazwy nie pamiętam. O shit. To twój kurier. Saber Eats. Hello, I am the one who brought those materials here. Oh hello, from your unit number it looks like you are the Type T rider brought here yesterday. Yes I am, thank you again for treating me. Dostać awizo na dowóz żarcia to nie jest fajna rzecz. Zwłaszcza znaleźć je w momencie, kiedy już poczta jest zamknięta. I wanted to pay you back. Since I'm one of the transfer's fastest, I thought I would bring you some of Keep's latest materials. Why thank you, and here's some reanimate for you in exchange. You are too kind. Gee. Is something wrong? Well, we transfer AIs actually use a tip system. Oh fuck, they are American. Nie martw się, Type T. My jesteśmy z Europy. Nas to nie obowiązuje. Each of us is very competitive, but since we are all equally fast, chociaż w sumie nie wiem, czy czasem Ubery i pozostałe te aplikacje nie mają systemu napiwków. Możliwe. We can't really compete on speed alone. So we are programmed to be jubilant when we receive a tip. Alright, you are, aren't you? Let's see, what could I give you as a tip? I don't suppose you have anything, do you? No, I don't. What about you, Kama? Oh, fine. I guess I can whiz you a flower or something. It'd be totally fake, though. How's this? Wow. Great, I feel like my speedster fashion sense has really evolved. Thank you, I look forward to my next delivery to you. Now then, while we appreciate the gesture, we also need to be careful about the risks. I have scanned this nun with my etherlight and I can confirm that it is fundamentally no different from the objects which look like energy bars. The only difference is that their peripheral data has been carefully arranged and that they have been seasoned with unnecessary ornamentation. Or to put it in terms more familiar to us, they have been given extra flavor and aroma. We don't care which kind we consume since they are functionally identical, but since you are from the outside world, I think you will find this kind more to your liking. If you don't mind us having this, then I will gladly accept. Well, if these are a way to replenish magical raiment, then I guess I should have some too. How about you, Berserker? Forget it, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. You have them. Huh? So I wasn't seeing things, I know it. He's here in this world too. Obudka z kebabem. The wind feels oddly restless today. Is it scared of something? Or is it... Nie wiem czemu tutaj jest to I, ale obok jest K. Could you quality check this for me, chef? Oh, sure thing. Trying something new, are we? There is no point to trying anything new. For a type K, there is nothing more important than stability. Although I suppose that does beg the question of why we wanted you to teach us your material processing techniques in the first place. Well, a lot of factors went into the decision. After comparing the advantages and disadvantages, it simply means you prefer things which taste good to things which don't. Nothing mysterious about it. Now let me have a taste. Not bad. It's not as good as mine, but it passes muster. You can take pride in serving this to anyone who wants it. Hello, it's me, your dependable transfer speedster. I'm here to pick up your latest processed materials shipment. Okay, time to drive like the wind. Bubu Butsuryu. Alright, I'm gonna go check in on my master. I think today's dish came out pretty great. We will have to see if she agrees. Retroaktywnie możemy stwierdzić, że Lumi w Wuthering Wavesie jest po pierwsze wzorowana na Nazrin, ale po drugie na Rani Type K. Nie, na Rani Type T. Jak na serio to nie, ale jest zabawniej, jak się tak powie. Myślałem, że ona u nas pracuje. W sensie, że jest z Kaldei. Tak bardzo unikałem spoilerów. Hey there, master. How are you feeling? Did my cooking cheer you up? Widzę świecące ananasy. Oho, is that a clean plate I spy? I take it that means you liked it. To prawda. To nie byłyby fejty, gdybyśmy nie byli w kuchni. Chociaż raz. I'd hope so. My naan is delicious on its own. Adding cheese just makes it even better. No, to była moja memowa odpowiedź, a ta taka na poważnie. Bardzo ważny element fejtów mieć ten taki downtime. A najlepszym miejscem na taki downtime jest oczywiście kuchnia. Well, technically I just recreated it in data, but hey, as long as it tastes right, that's all that matters. So even my best dish wasn't enough to improve your mood? It's not about mood, Lancer. I've just always been like this. No ale nawet mówiąc to o tym downtime i w ogóle, to nadal to jest trochę zabawne, jak gotowańsko jest stałą kosmiczną w tym uniwersum. Nawet w Kara no Kyokai. Jest ta scena, jak Toko leży chora i Mikia wspomina, że no to gówno zrobiłem, Shiki przyszła i wszystko załatwiła. Dziwnym trafem zajebiście gotuje. My brothers always cheered up whenever they had my cooking. Even when we were banished or when we were going through tough times. Well, I'm not your sibling. Of course you're not, master. Still, something doesn't seem right. I'm positive I can still find a way to cheer you up. I just know there's still plenty of room for your mood to improve. To jest najprostsze wyjaśnienie i najpewniej prawdziwe. Not that I have any real evidence for that. So you are aware you are talking out of your ass. So before I get to fighting, I'm gonna cook you something guaranteed to cheer you up. I don't know much about you, but you are a perfectly strong hero, right? Why not just fight on your own without me? Ha! Right now, food takes precedence over fighting. Też możliwe. I can't be satisfied with my cooking until I can at least cheer my own master up. Not so conceited as to think I'm the greatest chef in the world or anything. But my siblings and everyone at the palace always loved my cooking, so I want to do them proud. What were your heroic deeds? What were your heroic deeds all about food or something? Może? Beats me. All I can tell you is that my cooking is just as much a part of who I am as anything else. Anyway, if my price cheese naan still wasn't enough to put a smile on your face, then I will just keep trying new dishes until we find something that does. Looks like I don't have enough materials. Well then, we will just have to go to get more. Go ahead. Come on, Master, you've gotta come along. That's what Holy Grail Wars are all about, right? I'm completely useless if we get into a fight. We are not going looking for a fight. I told you we are just going to get more materials. For the time being, all I'm going to focus on is cooking something that will make you smile. That's my top priority. The work can wait. Now come on, Master, if you don't want to walk, I will give you a piggyback ride. To się nie kończy, co się kurna dzieje? That damned battle-crazed buffoon. Even in this new world, he's still refusing to stay out of my way. Okej, jednak się kończy. Dobra, zostają nam 2 strzałki tej sekcji, więc prawie mamy 2 sekcje zrobione. Prawie. Dobra. W takim razie ja idę coś zjeść, a wy idźcie oglądać Aharen-san, bo to jest pik. No, to ten. Widzimy się jutro i na razie.
先輩は潮干狩りに行ったことはありますか？対象とされているのは主にアサリやハマグリですが、マテ貝や潮吹き、港貝いろいろな貝があって、まるで宝探